Our next award this evening is going to be for our Retailer of the Year. But prior to introducing the 2017 Retailer of the Year, I'd like to acknowledge any other past Retailer of the Year recipients, if they're in the audience, if they could please stand so they could be recognized by the audience. I was told to be short on this, and for you guys that know me, I'm not very short on any conversation that I have. But what I'd like to do is introduce you now to our 2017 Retailer of the Year is going to be Blumkin in Nebraska Furniture Mart. So if you could please watch the video.
My grandmother started the business in 1937 with $500, and she started in a basement. She was very customer focused and very passionate, and she always believed in giving the customer a great value. She decided to take a trip to Chicago at the Merchandise Mart, and she was so impressed with the building, she said, someday I'm going to come back and build a big furniture store. So she came back, and it was a tough time in those days, and she built the business, and all of a sudden she had a lot of inventory and very little money. And she decided one day in 1951 she was going to rent the City Auditorium. And she had the biggest sale in her history. And she was so excited, and she saw how excited the customers were. And from that day on, she was basically debt-free. And she saw the impact of what great selection under a single type environment worked, and she really built the business. And then my dad came after the war to help her out, and he was really the one who really took the business to the next level. He was very passionate about what he did. He was a brilliant merchant. He was a fabulous teacher. He's both my mentor and my hero, and seeing what he did from the 50s all the way to the 70s was remarkable. I started working at the Nebraska Furniture Mart when I was 8 years old. I'll never forget my first boss, Bruce Ridout, and he taught me how to unload trucks and put packages away in our dock at the downtown store. And then I pretty much worked throughout junior high school and high school. I would be done with school at 1 o'clock, and I'd go to work, and initially I was in the shipping and dock area, and then I eventually went into sales and started selling mattresses and box springs, and eventually my dad started getting me involved in some of the marketing and gave me product knowledge and started teaching me different parts of the business. I would go to the Chicago market and follow him around. I would go to High Point, I would go to Dallas, and it was just an unbelievable experience. From the 70s all the way up to the 80s, we grew our business quite tremendously. We added another store here in Omaha, and then in May 6, 1975, our store was destroyed by a tornado. I happened to be in Arizona after I graduated from the University of Arizona. I went to work for a bank, and I got a phone call from my dad saying, it's time to come home, we have to rebuild this store. So we came back to Omaha, and at that time we moved everybody back down to our original downtown store. And it ended up to be a blessing in disguise, because we found out that we could do more out of one than we could out of two in the same city. So that gave us the vision to build one big store and eventually close our downtown store, rebuild our west store, and we're still here today in this particular store, and it was the nucleus of what came to be the next generation of our stores. And luckily in 1983, my father and my grandmother were visiting with Mr. Buffett, and they got together and we sold our business on a handshake, no audits. It was a remarkable experience, and Warren wrote us a 1.5-page contract, and my grandmother signed it, and we have no contracts, and it was on a handshake deal, and it's been the greatest experience ever since.
I've shaken the hand of Irv Blumkin many times over the years, and every time I shook his hand, I knew that the deal was done and that there would be no misunderstanding. And this trustworthiness is so uncommon today. And just as I feel that trustworthiness exude from Irv, I know that all of the great employees at Nebraska Furniture Mart feel that same sense of trust.
So you're in his office and you could be in the middle of a heated opportunity and the phone rings and it's one of the kids and you can watch him change. He immediately brightens up. Everything else is oblivious. He answers the phone, he takes care of it and turns around and we're right back in. And as much passion as he has for the business, truthfully, the family means more to him. And I've now watched it through generation after generation.
We expanded in Kansas City, and that has been a fantastic experience, and a whole shopping area was developed around it. And then we went and bought 400 acres in Texas, and we built our Texas store, and I'm so excited about the opportunities in Texas. We're developing a complete destination that'll be great for entertainment, eating, theaters, retail shopping, and that's really where our focus is in the next few years, is completing that expansion.
He's always trying to be better. He's always trying to exceed at everything he does. I mean, he evolves over time, but it's the true passion that the whole family has to be better. Every day they want to be better than they were the day before.
I'm most proud of the success of our business. I'm most proud of the family environment that we've created. I'm most proud of our teamwork. I'm most proud of the partners in our business, most proud of us being associated with Warren Buffett, and I'm most proud of saying that there are 4 generations in this business and the best is yet to come.
This award is richly deserved. We are so proud of Irv. The legacy of working with Irv and the Blumkin family is something our team treasures forever. And I'll never forget the first time I met Irv. It was back in the 90s when we launched our first furniture collection at High Point. And I've never met Mrs. B, but she was my hero because she's amazing. So when Irv came to our showroom, I was terrified. He asked me to walk him through our designs by myself. He said, if Kathy doesn't know her stuff, I'm not buying. And I was praying he wouldn't notice my knees were knocking. Now, Irv wasn't being unkind or sexist. He was protecting the legacy his family had poured their lives into and built. And Irv gave us a chance. Nebraska Furniture Mart was our first retail partner in the home industry. And today, they are so much more. Irv, Susie, and their family and team have become family. Irv is a kind, brilliant, generous man who I love. Thank you to Irv, to Susie, and everyone at Nebraska Furniture Mart for opening the doors of business, friendship, and love. Congratulations, Irv.
Congratulations, Irv, on this great award. We're so proud of you and everybody at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Congratulations on winning Retailer of the Year. All your hard work and passion has been rewarded.
It certainly is an honor to receive this award. It's very nice to be recognized by the industry, and it's especially humbling to be recognized by the rep industry that plays such a critical role in our business. Without them, we would not be successful, and we recognize it. We have great relationships with our vendors, and we have great relationships with our reps, and being able to be recognized by them is quite an honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, IHFRA is proud to present the 2017 Retailer of the Year Award to Irv Blumkin and Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, and thank you very much. My mother always taught me to follow the 3 B's when giving a speech. Be brief, be sincere, and be seated. And I promise I'll do that tonight. I'm honored to be here today with so many friends, colleagues, business partners accepting the Retailer of the Year Award on behalf of Nebraska Furniture Mart. Thank you all for your ongoing support over the years. Several members of the Nebraska Furniture Mart team are here with me this evening, and I would like to recognize and acknowledge and thank them for their commitment to our success. I would also like to congratulate our fellow honorees, Carrie and Mike Rutt. I'm honored to share the stage with these gentlemen who have done so much for the home furnishings industry. I value the partnership, the collaboration, the friendship we have shared over the years. We are thankful and humbled to receive this recognition, and we sincerely thank IHFRA for this great honor. This award is just as much about you as it is ours, because we certainly couldn't do it without you. Home furnishing representatives play a crucial role in our industry. You're our partners, our experts, our advisors, and huge contributors to our growth and success. You know the ins and outs of our business, and you help us achieve our mission of improving people's lifestyles every single day. Many of the reps in this room have been calling on Nebraska Furniture Mart nearly 45 years. The longevity, the loyalty, the stability in our partners is one of the reasons we have continually been able to grow our business. You know our business, you know our customers, you know our systems and processes, our staff, and our culture. Nebraska Furniture Mart's success depends on a great team, and we're glad to have great representatives that we have today. But not only do we value our business partnership, we also value the personal relationships built on trust that we have established with so many of you. Representatives are the heroes of our industry. We thank you for the role you played in our business success and look forward to your ongoing partnership well into the future. Once again, on behalf of Nebraska Furniture Mart, thank you to IHFRA for honoring us as Retailer of the Year award, and thank you to everyone for being with us tonight. Thank you.
Over the last two FIAGs, IHFRA believes in giving back. So we're making a donation in the name of Irv and Nebraska Furniture Mart to a charity of his choice for the amount of $2,500 to the Rose Performing Arts Theater in Omaha, Nebraska.